fire of God has fallen here in Honduras.
I believe that God has begun something here in you.
Y yo creo que Dios ha comenzado algo en lo que esté bien en todo.
That desire in you,
Ese deseo en usted,
that hunger
esa hambre
to
en
see
usted,
the kingdom of God in your city,
de ver el reino de Dios en tu ciudad.
that didn't come from you.
Eso no viene de ustedes, hermano.
That came from Him.
Eso viene de Dios.
When God puts a desire in our heart,
Cuando Dios pone ese deseo en su corazón,
that's a deposit from Him.
eso es depositado.
A guarantee from Him
Es una garantía de parte
that
de
this is what He wants to do.
Good morning from Sabat, Colon. We're about 4.5 hours east of San Pedro Sula. And I haven't been able to tell you a whole lot about what we're doing here. I've been putting videos out there showing you kind of the team working. We got 3 pastors here from Evansville, Indiana. And they are here, I don't know what you call it, maybe seminar, training, essentially talking about unification of the church, starting at a local level, moving to a district level, moving to a national level, and actually including all denominations working together to go attack the enemy and recover the lost that are out there. That's really kind of what we're talking about here. We've talked about digging wells, going back into Kings, and redigging our ancestors' wells. In this case, we're talking about Phoenix Razi, which is the founder of the Nazarene Church. And his whole goal in the beginning was unification of the holiness movement and bringing one church out of the holiness movement. And the purpose of this is just kind of encouraging them to look, let's unify again. In the local church here, like for instance this church building here and the people that attend here, and then in the district where we have 45 or 50 churches in the district, would unify. But not only that, but unification of the other churches here in Sabah. And that doesn't mean necessarily just working only with the Nazarene churches. That means working with the other churches in this neighborhood, in this city, to reach the lost. There are so many out there that we can't have competition and we can't be greedy for the people, because there's plenty of people here, and if we all work together, our churches will be full no matter what. So it's breaking down barriers, it's breaking down old bitterness towards other denominations, and there's really no competition. We're on the same team with the same boss, and that's really kind of what we're looking at here and talking about. So it's needed. We live in a fallen world, and there are members of churches, and there are churches that are against each other, it seems like sometimes, and we just need to kind of drop those barriers, drop those hurts and those pains in the past, and ask for healing. And that's what we're doing here, trying to unify the church, move forward, build this church together. But it's not just the Church of Nazarene, it's the Church of Jesus Christ. And that's kind of the focus of this group. So it has been really well received. We've had just lots of great comments, and we're going to have prayer time after this for unification of this district. So thank you, Evansville, for sending your pastors here to help us. They're not all Nazarene pastors, by the way. You got one Nazarene pastor, one from the Assemblies of God, and one non-denominational pastor here bringing this message. And they've done the exact same thing in Evansville, and they have had a big spiritual movement in Evansville. And I wanted to see if we could replicate that here in Honduras. Thank you all for your prayers. It's been a great time.
You already know His answer.
Ya ustedes saben la respuesta de Dios.
He's told you this is what He wants to do.
Él dijo qué es lo que quiere que se haga.
So don't pray in discouragement.
Así que no oren de una manera diferente.
Be hungry for it.
O tengan hambre por Dios,
Be desperate for it.
profundamente deseen a Dios,
But pray in hope,
pero también oren por esperanza,
knowing that is what He wants.
35 pastors gathered here this morning,
Tuesday of next
and
week.
God is
And
just
not
wrecking the
only
place. They are
we
seeking
will
God.
go
They
to
are
the South
hungry
District.
for the fire of God. They are hungry to unify,
I'm
and
asking
we are
you,
seeing
and I believe
an incredible
when
spirit
Jason
stirred in
first
this
told me
place.
what we were going to do,
This is just the beginning. We can't wait to see what God's going to do next.